Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I still don't have an intro, so yes, this is the intro. I'm here with Monty. You can't see her. Oh, yeah, you can right there. But I kind of want just to sit down with you guys and film a little get ready with me life update, because there's a lot of that's been going on in my life that I haven't really spoken about. I'm here in Montana at my Montana place, if you didn't know. I live like part-time in LA, part-time in Montana, kind of depressed in LA, kind of depressed here, always run away from something. Don't worry, I'm going through therapy, but I just feel better here. I've been coming here since I was a kid. I love it. I love hiking, love the outdoors. Monty, you gotta sit down, bitch. You guys know that I have a place here. I started a whole series in Montana that will be linked down below, but I have a home here that I've been working on. And yeah, I'm getting kicked out. I'm on my ass. So I don't own this home. It was a lease to own situation. So I've been leasing for about a year, and then we'd go into the process of buying it. That did not work out. Unfortunately, the owner decided to flip-flop and decided that she wanted to move back, which is totally fine, but wish we had more of a warning, but we don't. I'm not gonna dwell on that. I'm not gonna harp on it. It is what it is. People go through shit. And we're here. I'm lucky to have found the place. Fingers crossed. We're gonna take a tour later today, and then if you guys are into the idea, make sure to like this video and leave a comment down below if you guys want to see a house tour of the new place. But yeah, so I start off, none of this is sponsored. These are just my favorite products I'm using right now. I love this Bestie number 9 cleanser from Drunk Elephant. I've been using that for years. I love this cleanser. My skin, I have dermatitis. I need to use products that are good for my sensitive skin. This cleanser is amazing. I've already cleansed my skin. So my first moisturizer here in Montana, it's super dry. So I'm using this Ultra Repair Cream. I've been using this for maybe like 6 years. This is from First Aid Beauty. It's one of their best products. I have it at Sephora, Ulta, everywhere, I believe. And then I kind of just go everywhere. Don't forget the neck. This is just like my easy routine for the morning. I don't go too crazy. I will always go over with another moisturizer. Right now I'm using the BL Plus. This is called the Cream. It actually has ingredients from the Blue Lagoon in Iceland. Not sponsored, but I am working with them in the future, so I wanted to try out the products for a while before I promote the product. But this is a super rich and dewy cream, and I really like it. Okay, continue with the life update. So, looking for a new place has been really stressful. The market here is insane just because during COVID, a lot of people moved here from California and all over the place, myself included, but I have been coming here since I was a kid. But it's a beautiful place to be. It's just the real estate, like everywhere, is crazy right now. Because I have this redness, I like to use the Fenty Beauty Ease Drops. This is a blurring skin tint. It's not full coverage. It's very, very light coverage, but for me, I don't need much. And I'm telling you, it's so stunning. I got color matched at Sephora. It's fabulous. I go 4 or 5 drops like that on my hand, and then I'll go in with a beauty blender. This beauty blender, it's just the Wet n Wild one. And then I'll go in all over, sort of buff it out. I focus a little more around the nose here because that's where my redness is. And then I like this because I don't even have to set it at all. It just looks so good. You can see how gorgeous that is though. Like, it still looks like skin. It's nothing crazy. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. To continue, I found a place. It's just really stressful because I'm back and forth from Montana, and a lot of you are wondering, like, did you move to Montana? Were you in Italy? I was in Italy for 6 months. I do live in LA. I'm in Montana a lot. It's just, I really can't decide. Because to be honest with you guys, I'm just really depressed and sad, and I have been for like 2 years. I mean, I'm okay. Like, my day-to-day is completely fine, and I am on an antidepressant. I go to therapy. I'm super active. I work out a lot. You guys know I love the outdoors, but I just I feel super indifferent in life right now. I have a lot of projects going on at the same time. A few of them are super exciting. I am writing right now, but yeah, I just feel indifferent. I'm just like sad in LA. You know, I devoted like 6.5 years of my life to my relationship and my career with my ex, and you know, we're on great terms. We still see each other occasionally. We have the dogs in our lives that we switch off. Monty's with me right now. Wolf is with him, and then when I get back, Wolf will be with me. I feel like I don't have a ton of friends in LA because all my friends are like industry friends, like actors, models, writers. A lot of people are in Vancouver, Atlanta, Europe, filming stuff. I don't have a ton of YouTube friends either. I'm sure you guys can relate, like comparing yourself to someone else that is like super successful, and it's just like the worst thing you could ever do, and it's really not healthy for me. So I just compare myself. Like, all my friends are very, very, very successful people, and I know I'm successful in my own right, and the only person I should be comparing myself is to me. Like, if I could look back like 10 years ago, I'd be so fucking proud of myself, but I feel like I live in this bubble where nothing's ever enough, nothing's ever good enough. I'm not good enough. But what I have to realize, and what I have been realizing lately, is that like, I'm in a different place. I'm on a different road, a different journey. I feel like the universe like gives you your successes when you're ready to accept it and you're ready mentally to receive it, you know? And I feel that happening right now. A lot of growth is happening in my life. Recently, I have made like a great group of guy friends, gay guy friends, which I've never really had other than when I was in college. Everybody's so authentically themselves and we all bring something different to the table. And it's nice to just be around a group of people. There's no judgment. We laugh like crazy. We have such a great time together. It's so nice. And I've never really had that. So it's been really nice to see all these friendships come into my life, to be able to put more time and effort into other friendships that were in my life previously, and to let go of the ones that were just like toxic and didn't make me feel good. So I have great people in my life, but I just feel a little lost, you know? So I'm waiting for life to like really throw something at me in my face and just make me decide where I want to be. I'm going in with a little bit of contour. I don't need a lot. I usually use a bronzer, but this is in the shade 3 Mocha from Fenty. So I'm just gonna go with a little bit here on the sides of my nose, just a little here under the cheekbones. I already have like high cheekbones, so I don't need to do a lot. And then just a little. It just brings a little warmth to the face, which I like. And then I'll just buff it out with the other side of that beauty blender. So yeah, I feel a little bittersweet with like making new friends, but also not wanting to be in LA. I'm just waiting on the right thing to like jump at me. But look at that. Stunning. Oh, this is my roommate, Alexa. I'm just filming a video. Wait, bring me the baby. I want to see this child. She just brought home a stray dog. No, it's not a stray. She's watching him for a few days. Oh, little weenie. Cute. It's too small for me.
That's too small.
It's too small. You're a little rat. Very cute though.
He likes you.
I know, we've met
Inappropriate.
Oh my god, wiener! Get it out.
Get it out.
Next, we're gonna go in with brows. I use 2 products. I use the Hourglass Arch Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel. So I just go in very, very lightly just to give a little depth to the brow. Makes them look really, really structured. So you can leave it like that, or this is the Major Brow Lamination by Patrick Ta. It just will hold them in place because the Hourglass does not really hold it in place that much. So it's just a clear brow gel. It's just like supremely sticky. So you'll go in like that. Also, if you think I should shave my unibrow, let me know down below. It grows back so quickly. So I'm kind of done shaving. We'll just keep the hairs stick up. See? Natural. Easy. Okay, as we were, what were we talking about? Honestly, fingers crossed we get the book deal, and then I can move to Montana for the next year, finish this book, and go on a gorgeous book tour next year, and then write a screenplay and have an incredible movie made out of it. That would be gorgeous. Next up, dating. I guess we can talk about dating. I have kind of stopped dating. I've never dated in my 20s. I met my ex when I was 21, when I was just in LA for like 6 months. We were together for 6.5, almost 7 years. A year of that was undercover and not public. And now, when it comes time for me to date, a lot of my friends are in long-term relationships, getting engaged, having babies. And it's weird. I've never dated as an adult. It's very different from dating in high school or college, where literally nothing matters. And it's just weird. I think from when I was a kid, I watched a lot of romance movies, I read romantic books, and I really thought that that's what love is supposed to be like, which it is. I think love should be like a movie and it should come easily. I don't enjoy dating in a big city. I really loved dating when I was in Europe. I dated quite a bit there in Italy. Now it's just like, I don't know, I just don't really vibe with a lot of guys. Ideal person would be somebody who's like very witty and smart and makes me laugh and is outdoorsy and likes to be out in nature and loves home things and loves animals and all that good stuff that I love. And I think it's hard to find that in a big city like LA or really anywhere. You know, I did meet somebody about 2 years ago that I still adore so much, but unfortunately we're gonna have to save that story for the book. It's juicy. There's some fun stuff in there so far. I'm excited about it. And then I tried dating here a little bit in Montana, and I got a little discouraged because I met this guy and we had so much in common, had a lot going for him, like had a very stable career. We had dinner, it was great. We talked for a couple hours. Then we went to the lake. I had a bottle of wine. We sat down on a blanket and we talked and looked at the stars. It was really romantic. That's the type of date that I enjoy. I want to remember it, you know? We made out a little bit and then I took off all my clothes. I was in my underwear and I jumped in the lake and went swimming, and he like reluctantly came after me but didn't even come swimming. He like went up to his knees. And then the next day he just sent me like the weirdest text that made me feel like shit. It was like, I am not interested in the type of dating that you enjoy. And essentially he was saying saying like I'm too crazy for him and too like lively. And I was like, okay, well, I'm never gonna be the person who wants to sit home on a couch on a weekend just watch a movie the entire week. Like, that's great, but I want to make memories with you, and I don't think that's crazy. I think it was super romantic what I did, and super fun, and like young and lively, and you know, not pretentious. I don't need to go out to like fancy restaurants or anything. Like, just like natural, organic fun to me. It just made me feel down. I'm like, am I not good enough to be dating? Am I like too crazy? Should I be acting a certain way to attract a certain person? And I got down on myself for about 2 weeks, and then my friends talked me out of it and made me realize like that's something that makes me special. So why would I change who I am and what I enjoy for somebody like that? This guy also didn't like holding hands in public, and we kissed in the car and he didn't enjoy that. And I don't know, it just made me feel really sad that somebody like doesn't enjoy romance, and romance and affection is so important to me. That's where I'm at with dating. We've covered so much. Let's go ahead and add some faux freckles, shall we? I'm using the Freck XL. I'm not gonna add a ton, but I do this thing and I lie about it. I say that it is my real mole. So I have a mole right here, but sometimes it can get a little lighter. So I'll go in and I will add a couple dots of the pigment, and then I will let it dry for a second, and you'll see. It's just a little darker, very Sidney Crawford, I just feel like a supermodel. I'll just add a couple, nothing crazy, and then just pat them down with my finger. You want to pat them down right away or else they'll be too dark. I don't do a ton on my nose, but I will add a couple. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Next and final step, I go in with a little bit of bronzer. This is the bronzer from Laura Mercier in this shade Bronze 2. Normally I'll use like the Hoola bronzer, but I got this one a few years ago and I'm trying to use it a little bit. So I like to go in with a little bit of bronzer right on the bridge of my nose, a little bit under my eyes, but like above the apples of my cheeks, just to make it look like I'm really like sun-kissed. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. This is a brush from Laura Lee Los Angeles. I use the back of it for bronzer and the front of it for blush. I'm already really red there, so I don't have to do that much. And then I'll go in with a little bit of blush. This is the Blush Aesthetic palette from Laura Lee. Love this, great deal. I will link everything down below. All right, I want it to look like a little sunburn. Strawberry ice cream, bridal pink, and like a peach fuzz. Tap it, and then I just go in again on the bridge of my nose. It's gonna look so cute. A little bit of the tip and a little bit here. Gotta bring that down just a little bit. Look at that. I look so cute. It's just like a little sun-kissed moment. Again, this would genuinely take me 5 minutes, but I feel like I'm off track, and the Celsius has got me tickled vibes. I feel like I was on the edge of tears this entire time. I apologize for that, but there's a lot going on. Life is looking up, life is good. There's just a lot of unknowns, and I feel like the unknown is scary, but it's also amazing because you don't know what's gonna happen. Could work out, you could die. Guess we'll see. All right, well, that is the final look. I think it looks really cute. I'm going around some errands. I have to go to Target, do all that type of stuff. Maybe I'm gonna do a Target haul next because I feel like there's some really cute stuff for fall. But yeah, it's fresh, clean, glowy, cute. Not too much, not too little. All you need is a light jacket. All right, that is it. I still don't have an outro. Make sure to leave this video a lot of love down below. Like, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you're feeling so inclined, follow me on all social media, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, here at Mr. Preda. Period. Still don't have an outro, so yes, this is your outro. I love you so much. Bye.